Uganda has been growing. I think the maximum we did was 1995, 7.5%. After that, lower. What does that mean? We cannot transform as a country. So, who is behind all this activity? The research, the global research indicates, I think I mentioned this, that only 30% Ugandans will be entrepreneurs. Not all of you. The rest of you are going to be employees, unfortunately. So when you talk about the population of 70% of the population in the countryside producing for self-consumption, only 30% of them are going to emerge to take the necessary risk to produce to sell. That is the entrepreneur. And they are going to emerge on their own. They are going to emerge on their own. So this entrepreneur, there is a study, I don't know whether Professor Rosa will be with us this afternoon. There is a study we did about, I think it was in one of those Asian countries where people, a family of 30 people were given land, 1 acre each. After 5 years, over 20 of them had sold the land. 5 of them were penniless. About 4 or 5 of them had bought the other land, and they were performing very well. Those were the entrepreneurs. Some of them were being employed by these 5 people. So the solution of poverty in our country lies with the entrepreneur. Because the role of the entrepreneur is to take risk, initiate things, compete, and create value, among others. So the poverty in our midst can only be addressed by the entrepreneurs. But who are they? Who are they? There are several types. One are those who are born with the Midas touch. They are naturally, by birth, they are entrepreneurs. Are you one of them? Are you competitive? Are you aggressive? Are you swimming? Are you so there's that type. 2, there are those who are driven by a desire to do something. Those are entrepreneurs. There are those who are driven by the desire to make the money. They have that within. Whenever they see things, they see how do I make money out of it. There are those who have that desire to see something improve in society. They are going to do things so that they can improve society. I was listening to Elon Musk yesterday, somebody said to him, "You billionaires, you wasteful," and he said, he doesn't even have a house. He sleeps in friends' houses. It's just that the billions have come. Those of you who know markets in world countries, markets can lift your value so high, and when you cash in, you have the money. They are that type of entrepreneur, where is Aminas? This is her bread and butter. I hope one day she makes money. So he says he doesn't even have a house, but his desire is to see change through technology development. So there are different types of entrepreneurs driven by different motivations. And for you, usually all of us want to have money, whether you are poor or rich, you want to have money. So even when you don't have it, you want to have it. But for the entrepreneurs, there are those who simply pursue money, others pursue different things altogether. You need to identify yourself. How do you do this? But then, besides those, we can also add to the entrepreneurship bank through the effort like the center does, trying to create entrepreneurs through education, through incubation. So it is the entrepreneur who is going to address the issue of poverty in our midst. Nobody else is going to do that.